So hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make this ride-on effect. This is going to be the final result that we're going to get. Very cool, huh? Let's just hop into it. I'm gonna make a new project so I have nothing from the old one. And you just create a new comp by clicking Ctrl and N. Here you name your comp. I'm just gonna call it tut because this is going to be the text that I'm gonna use. You make a text and you type in TUT. This is going to be my text. You can change it. This is just the tutorial. And yeah, center it using the align tab. If you don't see it, you go to window and give a tick to the line like this. It's gonna pop up here or either anywhere on your screen. You're just gonna look for it. So when you have your text, you can zoom in on it. You get the pen tool, and this is the part when you actually do the write on. So you have to choose how do you want it to write. I want it to write to start from here, like you click on the middle part and you go to the top part. And here my stroke already popped up, but here up in this tab you have to choose the stroke so it covers the whole text perfectly. Do not make it too big because it's gonna glitch the other parts. And make sure you have no fill. Click in fill options and click none and OK. Because if you have fill, it may fuck you up. So then get out of the layer and get back in, so you create a new mask and go here and here, so we finish the letter animation. Then you reposition it. So it's a straight line. It's good, never mind. Then here you can just rename it to T, and you can you can make a new copy and go to transform and position it to the other one. If you have exactly the same letters, you could do this. Oh, I actually saw that here the bottom is not really good covered, so make sure your whole text is covering, otherwise the effect will fuck up. Just rename this, let's actually rename this to T, so yeah, they're all T's. Move the first one to the top because this is how it looks better. So then here it comes for the letters with curves like the U. You start like normal, go to a part, you go before the curve, like like here. This is before the curve. Then you go back to the pen tool. You click here and you make the curve by holding left click and position it perfectly so it covers the letter. Then you go to the exact same spot on the other side. It's not just around the same because it's gonna auto finish the curve. It has to be like this. Then go to the top. Then you can reposition the dots so it covers the whole letter. Great, now we have our layers, and we name this one like this and move it in between. Then move the text layer on top. This way we can check if they're all covering. I think they're all covering because it's as you can see, we don't see anything of it. Then you bring it to the top and you make the note to stencil alpha right here. Then you have this, it's just a white text. Then you open the first letter, click on this add and trim paths. It's gonna bring up this menu right here. You open it and you have these settings. Go to the start and click the stopwatch on the end. Make sure it's on 0 and then do this. Go for an example right here and make it to 100. It's gonna make a keyframe so it looks like a write-on. But here is something that I don't like. Wait, this one right here. So I'm going to go to this, grab the pen tool and move this a little bit up. Not a little bit, actually. I'm gonna move it a lot up, or no, even easier, you could just make the stroke smaller like this. How much is it? 39. I'm going to do it for the other one. You go to the pen tool, you actually can just do this, select the right mask, so think shape 2 is in my case, as you can see, and I make it 39. Oops, 39. So this way it has to look better. Just fit it. Then, as you can see, we have this write-on effect on the T letter. What do? You click on the T, you find the trim paths, make sure your cursor is at the start, then you copy the trim paths, Control C, go, Control V. If it disappears, then you did it right. Then you go to the last one, Control V, and as you can see, they all write up. So here are some optional steps actually that make it look better. So if you're good with this right here, just do not change anything else. But here are some optional steps that you can do. So you can do this to make the animation smoother. You just, let me close this. You select all of your like shape layers and you search for end. It's gonna bring these. You select the keyframes first on the first one and you click F9. And as you can see, now they look like this. Click on the graph editor while they're selected. If they're not selected, it's not gonna pop up. Click on here and you have this like curve right here. Click on the top and grab this and move it till it's impossible to move it more, like this. So we have this like curve. As you can see, it starts faster and it ends slower. This adds like more smooth. It makes the animation smoother. And you do this for the other. You select these, click F9. I'm just gonna click F9 for all of them, and then go and in the graph editor do the same. Like bam. And bam. And they are all smoother now. As you can see, they ain't really slower, which is good. So there is something that makes it look better. If you make this one start first, then probably in 4 frames this one starts, and like this, so you delay them. I like to do it so 1, 2, 3, 4, then the U is gonna start, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other T is gonna start. This like makes it more sequential. I mean, and you have it like this one start and this one start, so it's like it actually looks better. Fuck it. You add the motion blur if you want. Here, enables motion blur for all layers, and click these 3. You add motion blur, so it has like that nice blurry effect. Then, if you want to change the color of the text, you have to have the stroke on white. Then you do this. Select them all, pre-compose, and say them like put right on. So you have this composition. In here is all of your shit, like the shit you created. Then you go here and you add tint. When you add tint, you click here map white 2 and you make it, for example, red. As you can see, the color of the text changes, but I like to keep it white, and I'm gonna tell you why. Then I delete this effect for them. So what do? I dupe it 3 times. Then we have 3 compositions. Then I take the tint effect and I add it here and here. This way I'm gonna make it look exactly as you saw in the start of the video. So then you go like this. Here map white 2, it was orange like this, and here map 2 red. And then you start first with the red, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you make this one start later, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then this one. So it's gonna look exactly as we started. It's gonna look like this. Okay, tell me this doesn't look cool. I mean, all of those optional steps make it look really better, so I prefer doing them all the time. And yeah, as you can see, I maybe could change more the orange so it looks better, but as you can see, it has really nice animation. If you're really crazy, then you can dupe it more times and change more colors and sequence it like this, but I don't know, this is enough for me, and I don't like putting more. And if you want, you cannot go in out animation. I mean, you go in here, they're in the same length as you see, then go probably right here, for example. You select them all, you type in end, and when you type in end, you click right here and you add more keyframes. Go to the go 20 frames actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 12. You just like keep the same, like, yeah, as you see, and then you make it to 0. If you want, then you could sequence them the same like here, but I'm gonna keep it like they go out together, just to save you time. Then you can do the same, but it's you all know it, so I don't find it necessary to do it. As you can see here, it's not like this, but you can again grab this and make it like this. I'm just gonna do it for the tutorial's sake, so you all know how to do it. I'm gonna repeat, because when you repeat, you learn more. Okay, like this, and you select the last one, and like this. So now we have this smooth animation at the end. They all go out at the same time. Actually, I like them going out at the same time, but not going in at the same time. But actually, if you want to have these like colors, the separate colors, you have to sequence them. But I'm okay with that, because this is just a tutorial and not gonna finish a whole project in this video. But yeah, this video is already 12 minutes. Never mind, let's end it. Excuse me if I had bad language, but I'm not like English. So yeah, you already know this. Okay, see you next time.